Hello, this is Dr. Stanley Lang, and welcome to this broadcast. This is a continuation in the series on whole person health broadcasts that I've been doing, and this little diagram is designed to kind of orient us all to the idea that health is best achieved when we achieve it in body, mind, and spirit. And so achieving or trying to achieve that all three at the same time is the challenge. So a lot of folks focus on physical health, a lot of folks focus on emotional, some on spiritual health. And what we're trying to do here is focus on all three at the same time, or at least pretty close to the same time. So I have a question for you today. We're focusing on physical health, and my question for you is, how can you show mercy to your body? How can you show mercy to yourself by showing mercy to your body? So an example that occurs to me today, one of the patients that I saw, is somebody that has a severe problem with a joint that is causing him severe pain and causing severe loss of mobility. And because of that, he can't do a lot of things that he could otherwise do. Now, one option for him is to have joint replacement surgery, and for a variety of reasons, he's chosen not to do this. Now, if he chose to do this, assuming that he had a good outcome, which the chances are very good for this person that he would, within a few months, the pain that he is currently experiencing would be wiped away, and he would be left with a small amount of discomfort compared to what he's got now, and he would have a lot more freedom of movement. He'd be able to do a lot more things. His life would literally open up to him in terms of opportunities. Instead, he is constricting himself because of a choice that he's made, and I won't go into why he's made the choice, just the fact that he has. Now, I think that we often do the same sort of thing to ourselves physically. We make choices that constrain ourselves and narrow our options because of what we decided to do or not to do. So if I asked you, what 3 things could you do today to decrease the burden of ill health on your body, could you come up with a list of 3 things? What if you came across somebody who was suffering and you had the freedom to take from that person 3 areas of suffering, and that person was a lot like you? What 3 things would you or could you take away? So here's a couple of examples to kind of think about. The first one is more of a crossover between the physical and the emotional. But let's say that your plate is too busy. You've got too many things on your plate. Your life is too busy. You've got too many things on your plate, or you're juggling too many plates at once. What if you could take away half of the plates that are being juggled from that person who's being burdened by trying to get all this stuff done, and just literally you took away half of the stuff, and that, just think of the relief that that person would feel. Now look at your own life and look at the things that you could take off the table literally that don't need to be there, that you put them there because you felt it was your responsibility or some other reason. And so many times we put responsibilities on ourselves that God never intended for us. Second, more literal example is, what if you could come across, what if you came across somebody that was carrying a 50-pound backpack and had a lot of bad knee pain, and if you could take that 50-pound backpack off of that person, just think how much less knee pain that person would have. Now, if you're overweight, 50 pounds, taking that 50-pound backpack off is an act of mercy to yourself and to your body. So this is an example of how looking at ourselves as individuals deserving of mercy, deserving of a merciful response from ourselves, is a way to understand more clearly the direction we should be moving in our health, because so often we act as if we are undeserving of of good health, and we act as if we're undeserving of the mercy of God. So I encourage you to believe that you are worthy of having good health, and you are worthy of treating yourself mercifully, and whether it's taking half of the responsibilities off your table that don't need to be there in the first place, or literally taking 50 pounds of weight off your body that shouldn't be there and could easily be taken off if you followed the right program. And so if you see yourself as having this opportunity to be merciful to yourself, then you start to view the possibilities. If you don't even think about it, you won't view the possibilities. You won't see the creative options. So if this has been helpful to you, I encourage you to share it with friends and family, to subscribe to this channel, and I wish you all God's blessings, and have a great day.